morning, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us here on KVUE News at 10. I'm Jenny Lee.
And I'm Patrick Perez, joined by meteorologist Hunter Williams. Marco, by the way, was just downgraded from a hurricane to a tropical storm. We're also tracking Tropical Storm Laura tonight, so we'll get a look at your forecast in just a moment. But first, Texans are getting ready for those storm systems. Neighbors in the Galveston area are boarding up and bracing in case Marco heads their way. Tropical Storm Laura is on track to make landfall in Louisiana, and it's already hit Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico, killing several people and leaving behind a lot of damage. Hunter, what are tropical storms Marco and Laura looking like right now? I know at 5:30 when we last spoke with you, we were in that cone of concern for Marco. Is that still the case tonight?
Yeah, so Patrick, we've seen some changes with this new 10 o'clock advisory that just came into the Weather Center. So number one, as we stated, it's been downgraded to a tropical storm. And now Austin and the KVUE area no longer in the cone. But here, we'll show you what we mean. Here's the latest number, 70-mile-per-hour sustained winds. So that dropped down from 75. Thus the downgrade to tropical storm. Here is the latest forecast cone, which continues with that more southerly trend that we talked about this afternoon, but it weakens the system down to just a tropical depression and ultimately more of a remnant tropical low near the Houston area or potentially just south of there in the Gulf as we get into Wednesday. So still, there could be some tropical moisture, enough at least for elevated rain chances here in the KVUE area starting Wednesday, but at this point it's still not looking like a crazy rainmaker for us. Here's the latest on Laura, which has actually increased in intensity to 65 miles per hour. That will likely skirt just to the south of Cuba. That's important because it could allow the center of the circulation to stay fairly intact as it gets into the Gulf. And once this thing's in the Gulf, it could likely strengthen. The latest forecast suggests it could be Cat 2 as it approaches landfall, likely in Louisiana by Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. So that's trending again towards Louisiana and potentially away from southeast Texas, but still there's tons of uncertainty. We're talking much more about all of these systems coming up later in the show.